joint.
Because I'm going to have to be like all the way back here and shit.
Hey, we on Lord's time, Mike.
I'm ready.
Workout,
I'm ready.
Good.
Ready right now.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We the Hebrew Israelites coming out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this weak-ass kingdom known as America. Alright, spiritual Egypt and modern-day Babylon. Alright, to tell you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that you're not niggas, spics, wetbacks, Muslims, pro-Africanists, alright, Moors, that you're Israelites, man, that the scriptures speak of, alright? Out here to tell you so-called white men that you're the devil, the wicked that the Bible speaks of, alright? But first and foremost, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and GMS, who teach and rule well, and peace and salutations to the whole for elect, pushing this gospel amongst the four winds with true sincerity and elusiveness. So you would say shalom.
Shalom.
Perfect.
This brother this. I feel like every time he be just. So he took off America and added elusiveness at the end. I mean everything. All right. Let me grab there's a couple joints. Hey fellas, we already had the talk. Don't say the D word, the O word.
Hey, this our backup channel for anybody that's did y'all broadcast it?
Yep. I just sent it.
God, this is our backup channel. All right, Esau done hit our main channel. All right, you brothers that's in the pretty much in the flow in the loop. Y'all already know how Esau playing. All right, so we using our backup channel until we get the strike off the strike come off the main channel, man. So we're gonna do what we do. Somebody going?
We've been stricken.
You want the prophets fulfill, or you want to go somewhere else?
Go ahead, you can go ahead.
All right, so it says the Omni-Man is detected from Britain to Hong Kong as countries race to impose controls. NY governor declares state of emergency. Falsey says variant likely already in the U.S. Now the reason we honestly don't even got to get into the actual article because we already know that Fauci, whatever you want to call him,
Falsey.
he basically been already warning us or basically preparing the population subconsciously for a dark winter, right? And he's been saying that there's going to be a variant or something that's going to be a lot stronger than Delta and all these other variants that are going to be able to bypass the so-called Maximilian, right? But we know in the spirit, the devil has but a short time. So what he's doing is he's trying to get everybody RFID'd up, man. All right? And the best way to do that is while everybody is cold and trying to bundle in, he's going to cut resources, which he's already been doing, and then he's going to impose more lockdowns and more sanctions on the people for those draconian laws, man. All right?
It's Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Just like the brother said, the devil knows he has but a short time, so he's going to come down with great wrath, man. And what is that wrath? That wrath of Esau, the so-called white man, is coming with these sanctions, man, these draconian laws. They're literally going to squeeze everybody into submission, man. And mind you, it even says in the scriptures that they will even try to deceive the very elect, man. But we know in the spirit, because the Most High told us to be on our watch, that all these things must come to pass, man. This is
shit,
good move. That was a good move.
He said,
that was a real good move.
Yeah.
Ooh, he don't even know how close that was.
I got something.
He might be jinx.
He said,
It's 1 Peter 5:8. It says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. And like the brother said, we on our watch. The word vigilant goes in the watch, man.
And the word adversary goes into Satan, man. And who's the seed of Satan, man? The so-called white man, the wicked, man. According to Job 9:24. So we know by being on our watch, we know that these things must come to pass. We know that the devil has but a short time. So you know he's about to come hard. And he already been sitting there warning us of what? He said a dark winter. How you gonna have a dark winter without something crazy going on? Now they're gonna start imposing heftier lockdowns. You see what's going on in China mandates. You see what's going on in China? They got people locked up in their homes. There's videos of them putting nails in the doors, locking them in, and then putting barbed wire throughout the staircases so they can't even get out.
In Australia, they actually just putting you in a concentration camp.
In concentration camps.
I mean, Austria just went into a full martial law.
Huh?
I mean, complete lockdown for the whole country.
And when they say sober, the word sober also going to being serious, man. Because Jake don't take shit serious until it gets serious, man. All right, but see, that's why we out here warning you, telling you before it happens so you can get prepared, man. All right, but you know Jake ain't going to take nothing serious until it kill their brother, their mother, their friend. Then they're going to start calling on the Lord, which is too late, man.
Bring it out.
The book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 6 says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord hath not done it? Surely the Lord, Yahweh, will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
And that's the spirit right there. The Ak just said, Jake ain't gonna get serious until it gets serious. And then as that happened, a group of Jake walk up laughing in their own folly, man. Not understanding the times that we live in it. And it says if evil has been done upon the earth, how can you sit here and say the Most High have not done it, man? Because the Most High controls all things, man. The Most High are sending these as warnings and as scourges for amendment upon the earth, man. The Most High is not playing with you people.
And then it says, will the people not be afraid? Hey, look up and down the street, man. These people are already afraid. That's why they wearing masks over their face so they don't get that so-called
Maximilian.
that vid, man. All right? These people are already scared and ain't even at a high level yet to be scared.
Hey,
man.
and they
So
already
just
got their
imagine
2
much more
scoops
when
of
it gets much
protein too,
scarier,
man.
These people are going to fucking lose it, man.
Hey, look, they double masked up and they already got their 2 scoops of
feel me?
They already got 2 scoops of creatine, man. They already took their 2 scoops of creatine and shit.
So just imagine when the Lord really turn it up, man. These people going to be beyond scared, man.
And this ain't nothing, man. Wait till the real plays come upon this
if
place.
you do
When
the
you
numbers-
bleeding out your ears and shit.
If you do the numbers,
That's the real pestilence.
if you do the numbers,
That's that
then
smallpox.
it has basically been a regular flu season this whole time. Because where's the flu? You know what I mean? Nothing that's happening doesn't happen every single year.
I was told that the reason why the flu numbers were like virtually 0 is because people were wearing their masks.
But then if that was the case by process of elimination, the would already be
Yeah,
going as well,
exactly. The Cadillac 2019 would have been done already, bro. 2019 Cadillac XTS would have been
nothing
going.
but the flu with a different name.
If I may add, it's an article that said, you probably read it, that the charisma deaths in 2021 surpassed the ones in 2020 despite the treatments and the Victoria's Secrets, man.
Yo,
And I got
what's
an
crazy is brothers being real prudent circus man.
Yo,
Beautiful.
they still gonna flag this shit.
No, listen.
Or some soccer shit.
Hey, go ahead, little bro. What you got?
This is an article on shithitthefanplan.com.
Hey, make sure before you speak, brother,
Nah, he good. I rest it.
calm your spirit, raise your voice, and
says,
also make sure you can mask those freaking words, brother.
It says, shithitthefanplan.com by Michael Snyder. It says in early 2022, prices will be going up to 20 to 25% on thousands of different products.
Hey, that's beautiful.
And that's that bottleneck. That's that squeezing of the people, man.
And this says right
Hey,
here.
what it say? Pressure from above, pressure from below, man.
And it says right here, if you think that the inflation is bad now, just wait until we get early in next year.
Hey, and I can't wait to see what Elder Tahar deemed the new
He
year
gonna like,
2022, man.
he probably gonna be like the year of
his coming.
the year of the bride of the blood of the bridal the year of the blood of the bridal. He gonna be like, oh, it's about to go down.
Blood up to a
Year
horse's
of the
bridle.
sword
Blood up
and
to a horse's bridle.
pestilence.
Just thinking from a person, I think we might leave out here in 2023. Might not.
Hey.
Lord willing, bro. This is
Oh, look,
2022.
y'all. Hey,
I need this
man.
shit to be like 6 month time span.
Jacob
22
Sutton
might
died.
be the joint that put it all in the bag. 23 to wrap up.
23 can wrap up. Hey,
Hey, I'm cool with that, bro.
Keep saying that. Like that's thorough shit. We gonna pray on that, cause that's
Hey, we
thorough.
hope for that. We see shit in the news like that. Everything rises
Yo, you
up.
gotta remember.
Everything going down. We get happy, man.
You gotta remember, all the prophecies that come to pass, like we've said many times, domino effect of prophecies. So it's like, it can really happen. Like Jacob's trouble, remember the Lord said he's gonna speed up the days and shorten the days for the elect's sake. So Jacob's trouble could really be like a time period of a couple months, you know, maybe a couple weeks, you know what I mean?
Lord willing is less.
Because we gotta remember,
That shit
like,
gonna be
chaos can happen in a few days. If the power go out, the food run out. It can happen. Chaos can break
already
in a
said
few
within
days,
48
bro.
hours.
Nah, you're right. Because
What they say in 48 hours, if the lights go out within 48 hours, it's probably over 100 million people will die within
Right.
the first 48
And it
hours.
take like what? It take what 7 days? 7 days for somebody to starve? 10 days somebody to starve?
A lot of people in the hospital will die.
Your food in the refrigerator will melt or
Yeah.
whatever you got. So
hey, look at the onset of
Motherfuckers
this
be
current
eating
pestilence.
uncooked
I
rice and
remember
shit.
I was at work, and it was just something to
Rice,
cross on the
rice.
bottom ticker
Yeah,
of
that's
the
fucking
news.
cool, guys.
Not a week later, the whole office was cleared out. The whole country was locked down.
Right.
And that was, and that's something that happened over, a situation that's most likely completely made up. So imagine when some real shit happened. Imagine how drastic the change is going to be.
God. Hey, and Esau gonna take this new sickness to his advantage, man. He's gonna start ramping it up, scaring you people more, talking about you gotta get the Ooster shots and so on and so forth. He gonna mess around, come out with another thing you gotta take. Hey, man, this is all ending to the downfall of America,
You're
man.
absolutely right, brother, because they just basically said that the Omni-Man is going to bypass all earlier programming. Okay, it's going to bypass all earlier programs. We know that the Maximilian is basically programming your DNA anyway. So if the new Omni-Man is going to bypass the earlier programming, they're going to have to sit here and say, well, look, you're going to either have to get these roosters, or, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have to just sit
What's
in
it
your house
supposed to
and
be like
die.
40% less effective?
Hey,
Oh,
bro.
and there's a video I watched. This Edomite. She got her news and information from this authority. She said in 18 months, for those that took the cranberry juice will die. And the person that told her that with the straight face.
Oh yeah,
So y'all got 18 months left.
One of the first things they said was we don't know the adverse effects that are going to happen over time. You know, and then this is also the first. Maximilian is the first of its kind, man. It's the first one in history of this type of program, man.
Right, and I seen a
The
video.
RNA.
Yep.
RNA.
I seen a video where athletes are just dropping, man.
Yeah, they hide
Left
it.
and right, athletes
they're
just
hiding,
dropping,
right,
man.
right,
They
right,
hide it, and it's not on the mainstream media, so people don't know about it, man.
That's because you know
Y'all
why?
saw the soccer player phone.
God,
Yeah, because
yep,
I was going to
yep.
say, because it's happening a lot more over in
Professional athletes.
in
No,
South
over-
America and
over-
overseas where
well,
soccer is big.
Well, that's
I
also
mean, it's-
because that the rates over there of actual vaccinations is way higher than here.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Through the spring, I can't wait to your favorite rapper, your favorite athletes start dropping your LeBron James.
Yeah, that'd be
All right,
crazy.
oh man, I can't wait, man.
But you already know they're going.
Right.
You know they're going to cover that shit up and say something
You
else.
don't give a fuck because everybody know what it is.
They were like, he had sickle cell.
I mean, hey, listen.
this whole time.
You would think that.
But-
You would think that though, bro. You got to remember, people are sheep, bro. You gonna think the vast majority of people gonna believe whatever the media say. Only a few are really gonna be like, yo.
Listen, because I'm not saying that because, all right, because the point gonna be proven. But hey, even though the media gonna cover it up, at the end of the day, everybody know.
what's
It's like,
really
yeah,
Right, it
everybody
gonna-
know what it's
yeah.
in for.
Right.
You know, everybody gonna be knowing what it's in for, and it's ultimately it's gonna be good for that nigga,
The
man.
Lord do it in like
No.
Jay-Z died Monday and LeBron died Thursday. That'd be fucking like.
That'd be beautiful,
That'd be
man.
beautiful as fuck.
That'd
I
be
ain't gonna hold
some
you, bro. I'll
shit
be
like,
out here
whoa.
like I don't like either. I don't like either of them motherfuckers anyway. So I'm like, get rid of them. I'd probably be a little hurt, J. Cole.
Yeah, you know, that's the spirit. 'Cause I just came across this article on the shithitthefanplan.com. It says, died suddenly trends on Google search as MSM tries to describe sudden deaths of the Victoria's Secret.
So what you think about the state of America?
Sorry, gotta go.
Your kingdom falling, brother.
Good.
You going to captivity.
Yo, and with that, I gotta go.
You know what? I gotta go.
That was classic.
Yo, at the same time, like.
And his daughter like, what they talking about, Daddy? Just
Hey, but the thing is, that's beautiful though, because it's
sound
a
like
testimony that these people, like we say, like for example, you got everybody going on about their business.
I got you.
Acting like,
the perfect word for it. Cognitive dissonance.
yeah, you know, you got everybody that's going on about their business, right? But like how we just talking about, like if LeBron James dropped dead from that sauce, right? You know, yeah, they're gonna cover it up, but everybody know what it is. Like for example, everybody trying to go out and stick their hand in the sand, act like ain't nothing going on.
Don't get that cognitive dissonance.
But ultimately, They know that this place is finished, man. Hey, you see it? He had the rent on that, man.
Yo, he's
It's perfect because
Hey, if you would have asked that question years back, man, you saw, it's great, man.
that
Everything's
motherfucker.
perfect, man.
I claim this motherfucker,
That's
bro.
a Rothschild right there,
That mother, I claim that motherfucker.
Like, what are you guys talking about?
That nigga is Satan's child.
That's a Rothschild right there.
That nigga is some kid. That nigga is
That
on
bull
Schindler's
walked by
List.
looking like one of the
hey,
monsters.
Man, that nigga look like he rich.
Yo, real shit.
Scrooge and
And with the brothers
shit.
explaining,
Right,
with the
right,
brothers
right.
explaining about the population is cognitive dissonance, and this is the definition of it. Go ahead.
It says the state of having inconsistent thoughts, beliefs, or attitudes, especially as relating to behavioral decisions and attitude change. It says, it's a little bit more. It says in the field of psychology, cognitive dissonance is the perception of contradictory information.
There you go. I said that's
Relevant items of information include a person's actions, feelings,
So the-
ideas, beliefs, and things in their
And the
environment.
reason why it's conflicting is because they know it's the truth, but
Yo.
they don't want to know the truth.
They don't want to
Let's
accept
get
it.
it.
They don't want to accept it.
Let's get a simpler word. Let's get
Like
denial.
Denial. That's what
Like,
I said. I said
like,
denial. I said yo,
like,
denial.
like,
Yeah, that's what I said. Denial. Denial.
Like,
All
that's
right.
word. Like, for example,
I
of
just
denial
said that
critical race theory. All right, they've been bringing down about how the Native Americans and all
Yeah,
that. They're like,
grab that
no,
out.
Right here.
what actually happened was they
Bring
trying to
it
make
out.
a
Bring it out.
No, it says the action of declaring something to be untrue. It says the refusal of something requested or desired, failure to acknowledge an unacceptable truth or emotion,
Unacceptable truth.
or
There
to
you go.
admit it into
I get that to you.
consciousness,
I get that to you.
used as a defense mechanism.
So hey, that's where it's at with it. You know, you people can act like you know that you're not affected
Hold on.
or that you can't
That's the
see
spirit.
what's
Look at the
going
spirit. Look at the Edomite covering her ears. No, don't tell me. No, don't tell me the truth. Don't tell me the truth.
Actually, that's look like an Asian.
on. All right,
Think I was gonna fuck with
Either way,
it.
she
Just lighten up.
either way she claims.
yeah, we gonna keep that going.
This is no, I think it's 30.
Fucking
like
toes
my
starting
man
to freeze
Poncho.
already, bro.
Oh, this is really nice, brother. That's really nice.
This is
The French at the bottom. Yep. No, that was that's native. That's native.
poncho.
Yeah,
Israelite.
Well, Israelite.
That's an Israelite
What I mean by that is
took it from young
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
What I mean by that is because you know the Ishkarites and them over there. They all
Ishkar, yep.
the French at the bottom.
Poncho.
You got that out? Go ahead, bring it up.
It's Isaiah 30, starting at 9. That this is a rebellious people, lying children that
Worm
would
and
not
shit.
hear the law of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
God. Hey, that's also what the people want to hear. They don't want to hear that America's falling, that this place is on its last leg. All right, that all hell about to break loose. Okay, they want us to tell them everything gonna be all right. All right, this a phase that America's going through. All right, but hey, we're here to tell you that. All right, everything is going to get worse and worse, man. All right.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I saw it.
got something.
What's crazy is she felt that energy. Felt the energy so quick. As soon as everybody got quiet and just looked at this motherfucker like, really? She doesn't. I'm sorry. I forgot what she was like.
Man, the Lord won't kill that nigga though.
Real shit.
Whenever this is going to die,
Back
Jacob
off
Trouble.
prophesied smooth say.
Go ahead, go ahead.
It's the book of John, chapter 3, starting at, I'm going to start at 18 and point at 19 and 20. It says, he that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of Yahweh. And this is the condemnation, that the light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds shall be reproved.
Yeah, it say he that believes, all right, he that does not believe is condemned already. All right, when you actually could go into that, all right, because we use that to kind of break down believing on Yahweh Shah, but it also translate to believing on His word, man. All right, because Yahweh Shah is the word. All right. Okay, so hey, it say he that does not believe is condemned already. Why? Because you're not going to have the wisdom and knowledge to be stable in the times that's to come. All right, matter of fact, hit that out. Because this is what's coming, man. No,
Jeremiah 30.
Oh no, he got what 31?
Yeah, but I'm gonna start at 5. It says, "For thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it."
So that's what's coming, man. All right, a day like no other, man. All right, a day of trembling. All right, a day of destruction, a day of famine, a day of death, man. All right, Jacob's trouble, man. All right, if you don't have the full armor of Yahweh Shai, all right, guess what, man? You're done, man. You're finished. All right, it's literally gonna be no hope for you, man. All right.
Scripture, what you saying?
You want to get into Jacob's trouble?
No, it's talking about the people in fear and to their loins like a woman in travail. Well, that's all of y'all who's in cognitive dissonance now. You don't want to face the reality of the situation. You only want to be, what bro always says, hey, you got to embrace the pain of reality, man. You got to embrace all the bullshit to understand that what the next step is actually going to be. How to prepare yourself for the times ahead. That's why it says wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, man. You know, because if you constantly the scripture said that if a leader hearken unto lies, all his followers are wicked. You know, and so you want to hear them lies. That makes you wicked, which makes you unprepared for the day of the Lord, man. You don't want to be caught in your folly. All right, when the Lord cracked them skies, man. You know, when you faced with the hour of temptation. All right, Jacob's trouble, which ultimately that last test is the MOTB. All right, which is what society is gearing you to take right now. You know, if you believe everything they say now, you're gonna believe everything they say when they try to push that thing in you, man. You know.
All right, so hey, man, for you people, all right, that actually believe the report, all right, guess what, man, you're going to be a good case, man. But you people that don't believe the report, all right, you're going to be a bad case, man.
It's Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
Hey, man, you know. So those people who are saying, you know, prophesying under these smooth things, they're looking for the rainbows and lollipops that Caesar Borgia supposed to be bringing back, you know. But Caesar Borgia is dead. Jesus is dead, man. All right, Christianity is dead.
They're gonna try it.
Hey, Yahweh Shai coming back with a sword, man, to take vengeance of those who oppressed his people, man. You know. To those who completely denied his word. You know what I mean? Because they wanted to hear the smooth things, they gonna get the sharp end of the sword, man.
Yo, heard that? Start at 15 at the top.
The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15 and 1. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee."
Why not? Keep going, bro.
Keep going.
For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Because all the unfaithful is going to die in their unfaithfulness.
Hey, and so the Lord basically telling you right there, there's a price, all right, that you're going to pay for not believing the report, man. All right, and that price you're going to pay is death, man. You're going to the Lord going to deliver you up to the sword, man.
Oh yeah, bring that out and then finish that.
2 Thessalonians 2:8. "And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him who's coming in after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they believe not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause, Yahweh shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness.
Hey, brother, that's beautiful. Bring it out one more time. Slocky.
Second Thessalonians 2:8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him who's coming in after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they believe not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause, Yahweh shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness.
Hey, man, that pleasure and unrighteousness is the reason why you want to be prophesied smooth things. And for that, the Lord is going to turn you over to that, man. Why? So you can be damned for your unbelief. In other words, your unfaithfulness. That's why it said that all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Right. You know? And it's because you didn't want to deal with the harshness. Hey, the scriptures tell you to eat the whole roll, man. All right? That means you got to deal with the things that, despite your emotions, man.
Except pretty much, accept God, accept the will of the Lord, man.
God.
All right?
Which is both sweet and bitter. So, and that goes with the corresponding events in society.
Hey, what they say about Sour Patches? They say first they're sour, then they're sweet. Hey, that's literally what it is coming to this place, man.
Motherfucker drop a wrecking ball on your car and come give you a hug.
You still in 15, right?
Second Esdras chapter 15, continuing is verse 5, it says, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And you can link that with Isaiah, not Salakia, Ezekiel 9:4. Send the spirit through the midst of the city, mark them that sign that cry. Paraphrasing. You might add on that.
No, you can read. It's that whole chapter, bro. That is 16. Because we get into Jacob's trouble and all the things that are going to happen. Go ahead.
All right, verse 9, 2 Esdras 15:9. It says, Therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it.
Hey, so one of the first plagues, what happened in Egypt was the first thing that happened is the Lord raised up his men. All right, Moses. Okay, so what's happening here is the Lord is raising up his men. All right, and shortly we're going to start seeing those plagues really touch Egypt, man. This Corona.
You talking about Corona beer, right?
Yeah.
You talking about the beer, right?
This cervezas that's going on right now. All right, this ain't nothing compared to what the Most High got in store for this place. All right, we talking about modern day Egypt specifically, man, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, what's going to hit this place is beyond words, man. We talking about a pestilence that'll have you fall straight out, boils bubbling up on your skin.
Blood coming out of your eyes.
Loss of blood through your eyes and through your
orifices
pores.
and all that shit.
You know?
That Egypt that is talking about is America, man. All right, because the word Egypt in Exodus, what is it, 15:3?
No, not 15:3.
Exodus 20 and 2?
22.
It means bondage. Egypt means bondage, and the children of Israel were bondage under the Egyptians. Now we're bondage under the Edomites, man. So them plagues that were sent on Egypt back in the day are the same plagues coming here. It's going to hit America real soon. So saith the scriptures.
Beautiful. Go ahead, brother.
Second Judges chapter 15. Verse 13.
No, that's
Go ahead, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Second Judges 15.
That'll take us into the
In
chariots.
verse 13, it says, "They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail and with a fearful constellation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there should be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall."
No, and this is what we're seeing right now because you see nationwide they just got rid of that theft law. Now it's a petty crime. So you see theft at an all-time high. People were taking it upon their own selves to run into Saks Fifth, Louis Vuitton, and all these stores that are supposed to be making millions and billions of dollars. Man, people are not caring about the state of the world. People are not caring about the law anymore, man. And eventually, as inflation goes up, as the brother gonna keep reading, as the price of water and food becomes scarce, everything gets higher and higher. People are going to take it upon their own hands to start robbing each other, man.
Right.
Death and destruction is going to go out tenfold, man, coming very soon. Go
And
ahead.
that go into what you were saying earlier about the dark winter. You know, when people start realizing when they get to that choke point, that bottleneck, all right, and they don't got no other choice. The same dudes you rocking with, claiming they your homies, they your squad. You know, without faith, they gonna be running up in your spot, man.
That's why I said the love of many shall wax cold.
Hey, they already robbing right
Also,
now.
Isaiah 19, man, I shall set Egyptian against Egyptian.
Kana.
I mean, all right, continuing in 16, it says, I'll just hit 16 again. "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And a man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods.
Why?
Because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation."
Con, man. So that's that great tribulation, that inflation. Because how do you, just like we brought out a couple of weeks ago, how do you have a siege on a people, man? You surround them round about, right? And you squeeze them until they have no more resources,
Cut
man.
the supply chain
Cut the
off.
supply chain, and which is going to force people to what? Take the power in their own hands. Rape, rob, pillaging is going to be at an all-time high, man. People ain't going to care about if you got kids. People ain't going to be caring about if you was their best friend. People ain't going to care about if you their cousin. They gonna be like, look, it's either you or me, man. That fight or flight gonna kick in.
Hey,
all right?
Like you said,
Hey, Esau already set the tone with social media to desensitize the feelings and emotions of people, man. Because nowadays somebody die or something hectic happen in the world and people make a mockery and a joke out of it, man. All right, so just imagine when shit get real,
we
man.
be laughing at that
God,
shit, though.
God. Hey,
Nah,
even
man.
regular people that don't even know the
Like
truth.
when young Dolph died, I was like,
hey,
God.
like I said yesterday, nobody gonna care if you had a blue check on your IG. Yeah, so nobody gonna care if you got a blue check on your
all those
IG.
people with blue checks gonna be targets because everybody gonna be thinking
They
they
got
got
it.
more
They got
than
it.
what we got.
God,
Yo, you know where that nigga live? Oh, like for example, Drake blue check basically verified.
They got like a
Drake
stupid amount of
Drake
power.
house is so big in Canada, they said it's almost like a monument. So what you think people gonna be like? We know where his house at.
They just start doing tours of his crib.
Exactly.
It's like a business.
A tour?
Yeah, like
Oh,
the
man,
public
you
is
fuck.
open.
Nigga probably don't even live there, bro.
I don't know what that scripture does.
Nigga don't even live there, probably.
He probably doing tours to pay for that motherfucker. Like, I'm gonna turn this into a business plan. Let them people come through here. I'm gonna be in my West
And
Wing.
he showed it on Tucci Slide, so. But that's the scripture. Woe to them that decorate their houses.
Let me get this. Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity should abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
And because sin is being basically piled upon sin, the love of many gonna wax cold, because at the end of the day, if you follow the law, statutes, and commandments, man, you have a moral standard.
Right.
You have a moral standard, and people are gonna look at you differently when you have a moral standard.
See, that's the difference. See, when people say love, they don't think of honoring the laws of the Most High. They think of love as the little bullshit picture of a heart. You know what I mean? Being nice to somebody.
Well,
because to actually love somebody is to abide by the commandments. So if I abide by the commandments, then I'm not going to curse this brother. I'm not going to covet what he has.
Exactly.
I'm not going to steal from him. I'm not going to kill him. I'm not going to take advantage of what he got. You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't like him, I can still love him by honoring the Most High.
Exactly.
But if you don't have that type of structure in your spirit, then you're going to go by what the world says is love, which isn't love at all.
It's an empty word.
One more time.
Matthew 24:12. And because of iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Exactly. The love of many will wax cold because iniquity is abounding, man. Sin upon sin. There's no moral standard with them, man. That's why the Most High says, be holy, be set apart. And to be set apart is to be an adverse or opposite of this world, man.
You know what's lucky too? Because didn't Philly or PA just actually decriminalize theft?
Yeah, it's everywhere, bro.
And that's going to just escalate.
Not only that,
situations.
it's a state that lets you. I don't know if it's Texas. That's Texas, but it's another state that allows.
That's the spirit, though.
You don't have a license to carry a gun.
Yeah, they trying to do that in PA right now.
South somewhere, but I forgot
It's
what
Florida.
called.
It's Florida, Alabama.
Down south.
They trying to do it up in PA now, to where you don't have to have a license for concealed carry.
Right.
I got something.
Hey, if I
In
may
a
add,
city that
Salak,
just reached 500 murders.
Quick, it ain't discussed one.
I think Philly's like the last one.
The brother brought out what was that? For the love of many shall wax cold.
Matthew,
that same word.
24 and 12.
Con, that same word there in the blue letter is the same word for charity, agape. It goes into brotherly love.
Con.
You know what I mean, so
And
love
then-
is an action.
And we go to 1 Corinthians.
Ecclesiasticus 6 and 7.
13 chapter.
If thou wilt get us a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble. And there is a friend who, being turned to enemy, and strife will discover thy reproach. Again, some friend is a companion at the table, and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. But in thy prosperity, he will be as thyself, and will be bold over thy servants. If thou be brought low, he will be against thee, and will hide himself from thy face.
And this is why you're supposed to deal with like-minded individuals, like-minded brothers, man. Brothers that's in the truth, man. That's why and even in society, they judge you based off of who you hang around. Because a friend, the scripture says, prove a friend. By knowing the spirits of these brothers, by knowing these brothers in the same doctrine, they worship Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they're fervent in this thing. We know that being around them in them times of affliction, we know we good money. But being around those, you think you got family and friends in the world, and when the time of affliction come, they gonna prey upon you, man.
There's more.
And ultimately, us being in this truth, even in this truth, you got to prove a friend. But I understand what the brother's saying, because in this truth, it's still a certain level of you can actually prove a friend. It's still a certain level of trust you can trust a brother with, man. A brother ain't if you leave your wallet at his house, he ain't gonna go through your wallet or take your money or say that he ain't see your wallet or something like that.
Dropping 20.
And that's why, but see, that all comes down to what? Like the brother said earlier, respecting the Most High, because we persuade men by fear, man. Fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Because you fear the Lord.
Yeah, so the brother dropped his wallet, he got like $1,000 in that joint. He calling,
this ain't worth the Lord killing me.
We were like, whoa, you know what? I ain't about to die for this.
I remember one time, I think we was at your crib, and my son ended up with your earbuds.
Yeah.
Remember I called you like, bro, you got the earbud, you know what I mean?
But look,
what I'm saying,
but
like
I didn't take it. I was like, oh,
a nigga would have been like, oh shit.
I'm up.
When
Y'all want me to be like, yo, I lost my AirPods. Oh shit.
Everybody could have been like,
I help you look for them joints.
I help you look for them Jones, bro.
That goes back to our hive mind. Because remember, they told you that nature is the greatest teacher. When you look at bees, a bee doesn't go off like, I'm going to do my own shit.
Actually, that's a whole nother topic, because you ain't see what it's a new type of bee that's not eating pollen no more, and they're only going after dead bodies.
Yeah.
That's the
check up
cordyceps. Hornet.
Whatever, they
They
pollen and
big as shit.
Yeah.
They go into the motherfucking, they go into the hive and kill a whole hive. But they bigger as shit.
No, it's
that's
a
a
certain kind of-
pestilence.
Nah, you talking about dead
No.
human bodies.
No, dead
check out-
bodies. Like,
no, I know
dead
what
bodies. I
you're
don't want to
talking
draw,
about.
but
It's a pestilence. It's an undead virus that goes around insects. It's called the cordyceps.
scientists
So basically
perplexed
like
by
this.
flesh-eating
Doing
vulture
that
bees.
affects,
I got it right here.
Yeah.
Scientists, not to get off topic or whatever, but it's scientists perplexed
Yeah.
by flesh-eating vulture bees that have quick pollen to feed on dead bodies.
Hey, but that's the Lord,
Newly
though.
created
Hey,
beasts
the
and
Lord
shit.
said he gonna send the hornets.
Huh.
I believe it's something like he gonna
Yeah,
send
he
the
said
hornets to
scorpions.
devour or something like that.
Brother, that's
Yeah,
scary
man.
right there. 'Cause that's
Let me
Oh,
finish
go
this.
ahead, finish that out.
Verse 13. Separate thyself from thine enemies and take heed of thy friends. A faithful friend is strong defense, and he that have found such in one have found a treasure. So just like brothers is going into, man, the people in this world don't really know what brotherly love and what love really is, man. Because the scriptures say love is to lay down your life for your brother, man. All right, brothers that abide by this truth live by that, and the brothers that live in this world don't even know what that means, man. They're ready to turn their back all for themselves in a blink of an eye when shit go bad, man.
Especially in a time that's
we don't
coming,
wanna get
Jacob's
off
trouble.
the
No,
topic.
that's what I'm gonna bring it back.
Con.
That's why, I mean, the reason why we brought this up is because know who you around, man.
Con.
Be prudent and circumspect. Know who the people you surrounding yourself with, because the same people that you got around you are gonna be the same people that's gonna put you 6 feet under, man.
He got
All right?
one real quick.
This is
Break it up.
Sirach.
Jacob's trouble is
37,
coming.
right?
Yep.
That's the lead. All right. This is Sirach.
Yeah, no, I got the one you talking about. Yeah, bring it up.
Go ahead.
Sirach 37 and 12.
Go ahead, Rob.
All right, this is Sirach 37 and 12. But be continually with the godly man, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind, and will sorrow with thee. If thou shalt
Miscarry.
miscarry. Shalaki.
No, you good, brother.
good.
And that's exactly what the brother Yakana just brought up, because having a faithful friend or a man of the Lord, you know you got a treasure, because the times that we coming in, you gonna have to rely on each other, man.
Right.
And you're only gonna be able to rely on those who are in the truth, man. Those who abide in the law and the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Those that
Because
have the
those in
same
world,
mind.
man. Those in the world gonna be in straight anarchy, man. Rape and robbing, pillaging, murder. It's gonna be at an all-time high, man. People going, it's gonna be people that you knew all your life. That's gonna be like, man, I know this brother got something in this crib.
No, you gonna see
Fuck him,
people
I know
that
where
you
he
know
live.
throughout your whole life. You gonna see them do some crazy shit like what the fuck?
It's gonna be brothers that covet. It's gonna be people in the world that covet your wife. That's gonna be coming to kill you. Like, man, fuck it. I always wanted her. I'm gonna kill him, even though I knew him since we was in the sandbox. I'm gonna kill him and get her anyway.
They showed you down the purge.
You know, it's all types of.
You already. No, that wasn't. I said you already seeing that in the world. You mean you see people with just they'll kill their homie because they homie got the bricks, man.
Yeah.
Got the money or whatever. You know what I mean? Just hit a score. Boom, Earthy, take what he got.
What Rico say? He said, you got how many bricks?
It's 10 bricks in
It's
that
10
bag.
bricks in that bag right there?
And what he said next to next day. What he said next day. Niggas die every day, baby.
You be alright.
You gonna be alright.
Go ahead.
15.
Go ahead.
15.
It's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, continuing at verse 20. It says, Behold, saith Yahweh, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Libanus, to turn themselves one against another and repay the things that they have done to them.
And what is that? That's World War III. That's when everything is going, all hell's going to break loose. And just know, coming right after that, coming very soon, is going to be them ICBM missiles that are going to knock Babylon out of the damn sky, man. Go ahead.
Verse 21, like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also, recompense in their bosom. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Hold that. We're gonna get, because that's gonna get into
into everything.
everything. So hit that. Cause we're gonna still say
what
what
Jacob
I'm saying. Yeah.
2nd Esdras 16.
And then that's gonna lead us right into the missile. Oh, you talking about
This kind of missile just
Yeah, 16 is all, remember, that's all destruction.
All right, well,
15,
let me get this then.
This missile's right here.
You know what I mean? This is
He said, "Shut
Isaiah 13 and 1. I'm gonna start at 2. Lift ye up the banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them. Get that.
And what's that banner? That's this truth, man. Where you at?
At 2.
13 and 2?
Yeah.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 2. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand and they may go into the gates of the nobles.
God.
I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness.
That be the men of the Lord. All right, the Lord pretty much sent us on this mission to prophesy the downfall of this place. Go ahead.
Verse 4, continuing to 4, as Parathon would say. The noise of the multitude in the mountains, like as of the great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together.
God.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua of hosts mustereth the hosts of the battle. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven.
Go ahead.
We all got missiles
Go
on
ahead.
there.
Go ahead into it.
Spirit is telling us missile.
Yeah, go ahead. You might just go into
It says, continuing to verse 5, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames.
Hey man, so that's talking about the ICBM, man. Intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. You know, which is really just one of the tools of the Lord's indignation. All right, that anger, man.
That's the cleaning agent. That's the end all be all.
Yeah, man.
You know, because the Most High is going to send all these other scourges for amendment first, and then after he done with all of that, then he gonna be like, all right, man, clean the board. You know what I'm saying? Clean the board. That's when he gonna shoot those out, man.
Yeah, because whatever, you know, super weapons that they got that they gonna, you know, because you gotta understand
that China shit.
What they had in Nagasaki and Hiroshima is nothing compared to what they got now. You know, Fat Boy, Moab, Foab.
Hey, the Lord that upgraded them.
You know,
man.
Upgraded ain't the word for it.
Upgrade them, man.
It was,
that shit's crazy.
and even the delivery system. You know, like I said, it could come straight from space.
Was it hypersonic or supersonic?
Yeah, not detectable by radar or sonar or whatever.
It said that it was shot from space, went around the world, and then it was, as it was in air, it was another explosion to propel it even faster, and then it literally was only maybe like, they said like 300 meters from its actual target. So that means it was almost 100% accurate.
Right. Hey, 300
down
meters is nothing for a weapon that affects a 300 mile radius.
Exactly, kind of. Continuing in verse Isaiah 13, continuing in verse 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine.
Hey, because you know, once them things hit, that fallout, you know, hey, because we always like to go into, especially when they hit America, it's a few calderas in America that caldera is a super volcano, all right, mainly in Yellowstone National Park. Without the ICBMs, if that went off, this entire side of the world would be black for damn near what is it, months, I think. It was saying everything would die off. So imagine now we talking you know, millions of warheads going off, all the calderas exploding. All right, it's going to be the most it's going to be the most pure form of destruction that the world has ever seen since the flood, man. You know, and that's just you know, the Lord's anger, man. So how do you not fear the Lord? Okay, he created the folks who created these things, then upgraded them, and then he gonna put his spirit on the creations. You mean? And on top of that, you gonna have chariots. You know what I mean? Shooting laser beam. Oh, it's gonna get real sci-fi out this motherfucker.
You know? Oh, I got you right here. Isaiah 13:11. It says, "And I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible."
Hey, and who's the most proud man on the planet, man? That's Esau Edom, the so-called white man. And the rest of you nations follow after your master, man. Billy Joe Whitey. You know? and so for that, you're gonna get the same destruction, man. You know, you're gonna see it happen to Babylon, all right? And then it's gonna happen to y'all. Okay? And that's just the way it's gonna go, man. And it's because of the iniquity of this world has reached the heavens, man. The Lord ain't gonna sit by and let y'all destroy the world and his chosen. No, he's gonna save his elect, and the rest of y'all is fucked.
Right. Continuing in verse 13. No, verse 12, Salakia. Isaiah 13 and 12, it says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man that the golden wedge of Ophir. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place, and the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua of hosts, in that day of his fierce anger, and it shall be as the chased roe, and as the sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword, like the brother just said. All these other nations, your master. You follow after your master, you're going to die with Esau, man.
Right, even 2/3 of our own people. You know, y'all on board with everything Esau say. You know, every time you run across the men of the Lord, first thing you do, as soon as you hear, oh, the white man ain't gonna make it. No, Jesus came for everybody.
Right.
You know, that's referring to y'all motherfuckers too, man.
And because of your wickedness, man, you got no hedge of protection for your children either. And that's why I said, starting in verse 16, it says, the children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished.
Yeah.
Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
Hey, man, so that's the Medes represent Russia.
Yep.
You know, that's Gog and Magog in Revelations. All right, and you see what type of time them Russian folks is on, man. Hey, you know, we saw what Moab and their super soldiers. Russia been on that type of time.
Been on that type of
You
time.
know, and they don't. And listen, contrary to popular belief, all that alphabet people shit and letting kids grow up and be super fucking yogurt soft. Man, the other countries don't play that shit.
Hey,
man.
that's why like Russia is like it's like Esau is the mighty men of Esau, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whereas here on the west side, these are the effeminate Edomites that rule with money.
Right, the
Yeah,
Romans.
the Romans and Greeks, they rule with money and shit, but they
right.
soft as hell. Whereas the Russians, they rule with power, man.
Right.
That iron rod.
Yeah.
That rod of iron.
Continuing in verse 18, getting back to these missiles. It says, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces. They shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. They shall not spare children.
Right.
In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
Hey, grab
It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures. Owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there.
Hey, and they know these scriptures and what they mean too. That's why every movie is post-apocalyptic, man.
Like Mad Max,
You know,
Fury
a
Road.
dystopian society. You know, because at the end of the day, they understand what it's really going to be like, man. It's going to be a fucking desert out here. You know, and that's because the Lord is not going to permit anything to inhabit this place. This is America is ultimately a giant sacrificial altar.
Yep.
You know, and everybody, all the wicked of this land, y'all is the offering. Y'all are going to be sacrificed, man. But the Lord is going to save his people out of it. You know, but how is he going to sacrifice you? All right, he's going to stir up all the powers in the world, okay, with the capabilities, and they're going to rain fire down on this place, man. And the Lord is going to make sure that everyone hits its mark. You know? You got that, bro?
Yeah.
You know, because it talks about how it's not going to have pity for the children or anything like that. Hey, because who did Esau have pity on, man? He don't even pity his own people.
I was just thinking that.
Get that, bro. Get that.
This is Romans 9:15. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I'll have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
Con, that's not what I was looking for, but I was looking for the one that I will not show mercy to those who
Show no mercy. Somebody grab that.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, but that's
yeah.
pertinent in the sense because I was the scriptures was going into, you know, the sinners will be destroyed, the
Matter
wicked
of fact,
will
bring
be
that out
destroyed.
and then bring that out again.
Con,
Bring that out
Was that James 2?
Hey, and it says, like the brother said,
Yeah.
that children shall be dashed to
Yeah.
pieces. Remember, it's a scripture that said women raised up monsters. Like, it's a lot of fucked up kids out here. So
Hey,
it's
this boy
at a point.
fucked his mom on Thanksgiving. Stabbed her up and shit. Damn. 18-year-old young boy. Stabbed his mom up on shit Thanksgiving in Atlanta.
Hey, man.
You got, you ever seen that video when the
Got
father
that
and the son
control,
shooting at each
bro.
other and shit?
Yeah,
bring that out,
I seen
Al.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
This is James 2, 13 is the point. For he shall have judgment without mercy that have showed no mercy, and mercy rejoice against judgment.
Hey, man.
Now hit that.
This is Romans 9:15. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion whom I will have compassion.
There you go.
Hey,
Yeah, bro.
hey, that's beautiful, man. Like the scripture said, it said that I will not show mercy to them who didn't show any mercy, roughly paraphrasing. All right? And like I said before, who did Esau show mercy to? So why would the Most High show mercy to y'all?
Yep.
All right?
Show mercy to their own
Yeah,
best.
hey.
That's
And then the
Ezekiel
Lord
9.
extends his hand, all right, to give mercy to 2/3 of you Israelites, and y'all shun the Lord, man. You know what I mean? Y'all are literally the people of whom the Lord loves, man. The apple of the Lord's eye. The people of the promise.
Hey,
you
but
know? And you turn a blind eye to the Lord because it's inconvenient in a wicked society?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, you deserve death, man. You know, really, listen, it say that you can't serve two masters because you'll love one and hate the other. So if you love Esau, that means you hate the Most High, man.
Hey, and and your actions show it though.
Hey, what you do with a rabid animal, man?
Hey,
Put it down, man.
Because
Take him
he
out of his
can't-
misery, man.
Because ultimately that rabid animal can't love his master anymore. Because he can't do what he's telling.
Hey, actually, not
man.
just love his master, but he'll turn on his master.
Exactly.
Man. Hey, you ever seen the movie Cujo, man?
Yeah.
All right. That's
Cujo, man's best friend,
God,
old Yeller.
That's 2/3 of you niggas. All right, you niggas speak some wetbacks, man. All right. Okay, you did forsaken your power, man. All right, and now the Lord, like a good owner, all right, a good father, all right, he got to put you down, man. All right. Hey, and ultimately, that's mercy, man.
That's even in the laws, man. If you got a child that basically just can't get right, what you supposed to
You
do?
supposed to put him to death, man. You supposed to, matter of fact, you supposed to pull your child into the congregation and put him in death in front of everybody, man.
Right.
So it's a lesson learned, man.
Hey, scripture
this is
say-
hey, cause you know Jake children hard headed, man.
Yep. Hey, not even that. You know how they get this whole accept your children for what they are. They be sodomites and shit,
Kind.
trannies and shit, man.
Oh, we know that's the.
And the scriptures say,
the
the light not in the multitude of unprofitable children, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine being
Hey,
a father.
you know who used to do
Be
that
like,
heavy?
My son used to be, a daughter. Like, it just feels
The
weird.
so-called the Spartans. They even show that in 300.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they would take and they basically,
expect
if
the
he
niggas
wasn't a
when they
viable
first
God,
a
they
kid, they
kill
just
you.
throw you, you know.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you like this. The Lord ultimately, all right, made the children of Israel stiff-necked and hard-headed. All right, but we stiff-necked, hard-headed in wickedness. All right, when we took that stiff-necked and hard-headed and put it towards loving the Most High, man, we'll be all that, man.
Right. It even
Right.
says in the scriptures, I'll make your head hard against their heads.
Right.
So being stiff-necked on the
What do you
right-hand
say,
side versus being stiff-necked on the left-hand side.
Stiff-necked,
Hey,
hard-headed.
that's a scripture. Because it says in the kingdom we shall boast righteously.
You got,
Right.
you holding that?
We still we in
Right.
missiles, right?
Israel,
Yeah, we gonna stay in the
Israel want to be
God, we know we let the spirit flow when it do, but yeah, go ahead.
Israel want to be stiff-necked and rebellious, but the scriptures tell you to be steadfast and immovable, man.
They say you stiff neck, you do always resist the Holy Spirit as you did your fathers.
Right.
All right, go ahead, bro.
I'm starting from the top with it, unless don't say you got a little more meat. though, right?
I'm still in 15, but
All right, well-
it was just going into the missile. That's when we switched. You know what I mean?
All right, go ahead, keep on going.
15 is still in the missiles. We stopped that missile, so finish 15 and then go.
Yeah. Go ahead, finish.
All right, it's back in 2nd Esdras chapter 15, continuing in verse 23. Verse 23, it says, "The fire is gone forth from his wrath, and hath consumed the foundations of the earth, and sinners like the straw that is kindled. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power. Defile not my sanctuary. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he unto them, Salakia, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. For Yahweh shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against them. Behold, an horrible vision, and the appearance of thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth.
I think that's it on that.
Yeah.
Hey, why is the Lord? Why is the Lord going to do all of this?
It starts to go into more. It start fanning.
Why is the Lord going to do all of this to the sinners? Because He hates sinners, contrary to what the Christians say. All right, what do they say? Oh, God hates the sin, not the sinner. You got that, bro?
Yeah.
Hold up. Laying back on what the ox said about woe unto them that follow not the laws and commandments. What these Christians are telling you that they're already saved, man. All right, but they follow no laws and commandments. It says woe unto them. The word woe means destruction, man. All right, so for even all you Christians that so-called believe in the scriptures, man. All right, if you don't follow laws and commandments, the Lord said He's going to destroy you, man.
All right.
This is Ecclesiastes 12:6. For the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment.
Hey, man, and that's what Parathon was just reading, man.
Second death.
You know, because
Who are the ones that are the ungodly? All right, well, the scriptures make you like a god. So if you don't follow the scriptures, then you're ungodly, and the Lord's going to destroy you, man.
That's right.
This is Ecclesiastes 12:6.
That's me. Jump to 16. And then was that Jeremiah? Oh, and then we'll jump over to Jeremiah 61. We in destruction.
And also Joel.
Joel. Oh, you going into the actual message description? The message, yeah. We'll probably get Joel 2 first, and then Jeremiah.
Oh, yeah. You want me to pull out Isaiah 34:6?
You done, bro?
Yeah, we got
chariots.
Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah 34:6. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord hath a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
hey, man.
The next verse tells you why.
God. And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion.
Right. So all of this is happening because of what's happening to the children of Israel.
God.
All right. When you think of Zion, you think of Jerusalem, and Jerusalem is a people before it is a place. All right. And it's also, you know, you see that, you know, on a cinematic level being played out in the movie The Matrix, man. You know?
What's crazy? In the spirit, I'm thinking Matrix in my head before you said it.
Because, you know, if you think about the plot of the movie, specifically the second and the third one, really, is the second one, really.
I would say the second one.
The second one is when the machines actually try to get into Zion. Hey, man, and those machines, you know, if you can receive it, they kind of represent the weaponry of Esau, which is his blessing. You know, so all that weaponry, you know, is all trying to. And remember, their whole thing is to try to.
The one was coming to save them.
Exactly. Yeah, the one that that was prophesied.
That was prophesied.
You know what I'm saying?
And it was the city of Zion. And if you remember the clip when they all dancing and John, it was mainly all.
Oh, you're talking about the Matrix, yeah.
Yo, remember the
What,
light skin
what was the what was the ship called though? The Nebuchadnezzar.
But remember the light skin boy in the room when Neo first came in?
That's fucking crazy.
Light skin boy in the room. He was
Not
like, yo,
Neo.
if you the one, if you really the one, whew. He like, yo, he was hyping about salvation, man.
And you know what that really
Not Neo.
X-Men Days Future Past. Because remember the X-Men versus the Sentinels? The Sentinels were machines. And the X-Men was basically us.
Right, and they was right at the verge of winning, right when they was about to win.
Yeah, they had to
You know what I mean? Their
like
plans
that.
yeah, man, listen, all these movies and stuff is all based on the scriptures. But getting back to the point, you know, it's just that, you know, the Lord said he's going to do all of these horrible, crazy things, you know, for the controversy of Israel, of Zion, of his people, the apple of his eye, his chosen.
I was ready to grab that.
Grab it.
He said the sword was bathed in blood. You got Joel.
Right, and who did it mention? It said in Basra, you know,
The capital
of Idumea,
Petra, I'm good.
you know.
Yeah, I'm about to get my own.
So it's talking about you white people, man, you know, and of course everybody else that y'all rule over, all right, is a part of that destruction as well. Even 2/3 of our own people.
I
got it, Doc.
Real quick,
No?
just because you said that. It's, Zechariah 2:8. For thus saith Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me into the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye.
Hey,
For
man.
behold,
Go ahead.
that's one more. For behold, I will shake my hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil unto their servants, and ye shall know that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai of hosts have sent me.
Hey, man.
There shall be a spoil upon their servants.
Get
And it's the servant is talking about Jacob. But at the end of the day, you know, what's the scripture? It says, I've seen servants upon horses, and I've seen princes walking upon the earth. You know? But the Most High is going to come and put that back in order, man. Somebody got Joel too? Describe the missiles before we go to 16.
All right.
I grab it. You feel like you still got 16? I grab it.
Take Joel.
All right, Joel 2. It's Joel 2:1. It says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong, there hath not been ever the like, neither shall there be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. It says, verse 3, a fire devours before them, and behind them a flame burneth.
Break it down, come on.
Hey,
You want to do it? Don't matter to me. I know, come on, good at it. Go ahead.
Verse 3 again, a fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth.
And that's talking about the actual, missile itself. And the front is where the nuclear bombs are where you do destruction, and also the fire behind them is the projectile device, propulsion system for the go where you gotta go.
Continuing in 3, the land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness, yea, and nothing shall escape them.
Absolutely, because actually, right, so right now, we're looking at a situation where the stores are up, you see the trees moving, everything looks good for now, but as soon as the missile hit, it turns into a desolate environment where nothing can be grown, or just like a whole desert type situation.
The Lord taking all life from this
the
place,
whole
bro.
life is gonna be like
All
that.
life,
No
man.
man's land.
Won't be fucking
Joel 2 and 4,
sandworms
the
and
appearance
shit.
of them is as the appearance of horses, and horsemen, and as horsemen so shall they run.
Absolutely. You know what I was thinking, brothers, too? When the actual ICBM missile goes out of the atmosphere and comes back in, which is going to create is that little fire that goes when it comes back in the atmosphere and the little burn up part. If you think about it, when it comes back down, you start seeing it from the fire engulfing around itself, it's like a face of lions, man.
Yeah.
You know what? You're absolutely
Yeah,
right.
it
Because
does.
you'll see the
Well,
like
when
the
it make
mushroom?
when it
makes that.
Main and shit.
It's power, but I'm just saying as far as when you look at it,
you saying when it make its re-entry.
re-entry.
Yeah, it's called a
That's
mushroom.
fire that kind of like.
Yeah, and not only that too. When they go up into the atmosphere, it's like it got they call I think like stabilizers.
Stabilizer, yeah,
when
like
they go
Yeah.
shooting out.
And then also you'll see the
the
fire.
fire
to lock yourself up, and then when it
then
comes
once
back,
it kind.
And you'll see the fire from the propelling system, and it'll look like a lion's mane as it's coming in.
Yeah, kind.
But you want this out
But also
right.
it's
It's also
about
symbolizing power. That's what it is.
Go ahead.
Joel 2 and 5, it says, like the noise of chariots.
Hey, this with the Ishmaelite was going. She was like, yeah, you heard about the army that's going come over the wall and take over the whole planet. I'm like,
So
well,
she reads the Bible.
yeah. So she was like, yeah, because she was like the Quran and the Bible kind of symbol. I'm like, well, I said, well, Quran, do you know what Quran means? She like, no, but I tell her it means to recite. I said, basically reciting the scriptures. But she was going into this chapter and she was referring it to basically like an army that's going to take over the whole world. You know what I mean? But I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? That's really going into the ICBM missiles. And I was telling her, like, you kind of got to have somebody.
The whole world.
Yeah, I was like, you kind of got to have somebody break it down. You know what I mean? Like, but she was like, thinking it was like an actual army.
What's that camp?
No, like
camp.
Sons of Thunder.
Sons of Thunder
Sons of Thunder broke it down like that
They
too.
bombed it. Yeah.
It was
That's
like,
why
yeah,
it
because
stopped.
you know the Most High gonna put us and we going. I'm like, nah, brother, that ain't.
He was more referring to Isaiah 59:20 with my better weapons of war. That would have been the one to go into. with that.
Nah, he went off on that.
Yeah, he did. That's why I had to stop.
And I mean, really, you can tell what it's talking about when it says that before it was the Garden of Eden, and afterward it was
it was desolate wilderness.
That puts it in perspective right there.
Also, you gotta look at it like this too. You know, in this new technology nowadays. Back then, he had them crazy tall Troy walls. So and also through the spirit, you know, we got the radar now. And
they ain't really got walls no more.
Yeah, they got the Iron Dome missile defense system.
What is it?
Satellites.
What's the one that looked like a vertical, like a pill, and they got like a crazy gun on it that shoots so fast it looked like a laser. I was watching that.
Talking about a rail gun?
No,
when they were shooting at the, you talking about the same gun they was using when they were shooting at the UFO?
I don't know if it was the same
that
one.
was regular.
But it's
anti-defense drones right there.
But that's what it is. It's a defense system, but it basically has a smart computer on it that senses everything in a certain
move.
Yeah, I know you know. I just
No. I'm telling him that's the same ones. I think it's called. That's why it looked like lasers. It was like
because it has they use nothing but tracer rounds, so that they can see
and the thermal sensor.
Yeah, AI. I think they controlled by AI.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They sense like a certain circumference around it, and man, yo,
They're like, you're in our
that joint is scary.
They're like, you're in our airspace. They're like, please stand down. You're in our airspace. We're gonna open fire, and you start seeing that shit look like and you just see look like lasers come.
And don't even listen. You can hardly hear the separation of this. It sound like a straight hum.
Yeah, that's real shit.
And that ain't nothing compared to what the Lord got.
I was going to say, ultimately, we need divine intervention.
But that's what I'm saying. Even that's not going to work. To defend Babylon.
But look at it like this though. The one video when the
Lord
Iranians
fuck around and had that joint turn around and start murking everybody else.
Like, certain computer on.
Yeah, right. That joint starts skynetting and turn on its own. It's gonna be an army.
I told y'all about that the show called Good and Evil, right? At the very end of Good and Evil, and so basically, Lucifer and Angel of God came together to try to stop some shit, right? And then at the end of the movie, basically, nuclear holocaust is about to happen. It's a show. It's called Good and Evil. It's a new show, probably came out last year. And at the very end, right, basically the good angel convinced Lucifer not to destroy the earth. We already know it's a bunch of bullshit. He's like, look, and Lucifer's like, you know what, I really do like this shit. Let's not do it. A spirit came on, so it was missile silos at a military base. All of a sudden, the angel of death or whatever, death angels came out and turned it on. Like, so the people sitting there, and all of a sudden, all the missile silos turned on, and the countdown started, and they all looking like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. They were saying,
No, that was in the show, but it really happened.
Yeah, that really happened. They were saying that the UFOs was turning on the missile silo countdown and then turning it off.
Yeah, hey, they just did an article about that, saying that not an article, a segment on the one of those news shows, and it was going into the interaction between so-called UFO sightings and nuclear missile silos. You know, so they understand. Hey, did y'all see that they just launched the new task force out of the Navy to investigate?
Serious?
Yeah. You know. Hey, so Esau know what's up, man. You know, and that's why we went into earlier when it says that he's gonna come down with great wrath because you know he got a short time. You know, hey, eventually they know the scriptures to the point where they know they're not going to win. But why are they still fighting? Because the Lord put it in their spirit to keep fighting, man. Hey, the Lord gave us hope in Him. The Lord gave them hope in their pride, man.
Pride.
You know, that's why I say the pride of thy heart have deceived thee, because they think that there's a chance of them winning, but in all reality they can't. You know, just like Ramses, man. All right, when he after all the plagues had hit Egypt, All right, they done saw the power of the Most High, and then he lost his kids, man. And so he was like, you know what, just go and get out.
We can stay in that.
And then the Lord hardened his heart, so he pursued the Israelites and just end up swallowed by the ocean, man. You know, and that's what's going to happen to the modern day Ramesses and the modern day Egypt, man. They're going to pursue, okay, the Most High is chosen, and that's going to be their end, man. Except this time they're going to be engulfed by fire.
If you see the Red Sea split in half, somebody got to be.
It's divine intervention on both sides, you know. All right, the Lord delivered his people. The Lord destroy your enemy. He's in charge of both, man, of who lives and who dies. All right, vessel of honor and a vessel of dishonor.
But you got more. You
got a 6-piece lamb tenderloin. Joel 2:5. It's Joel 2:5. Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array.
Hey, because when they're, you think of a strong people set in battle array. In my mind, the Spartans come to mind, and their phalanx defense. All right, which is basically a triangle, you know, with interlocking shields, you know, and that battle array is damn near impenetrable as long as they hold their place, man, you know, and that's what those missiles is going to do. All right, keep going on because it's going to get more into it.
Continuing in verse 6, it says, before their face the people shall be much pain, all faces shall gather blackness. They shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war. They shall march everyone on his ways, they shall not break their ranks.
Hey, they shall not break their ranks, meaning wherever they're going to go or destined to go, they're going to get there. They're going to hit that target no matter what, man.
Why? Because it's prophecy.
Right.
The Lord said it.
They're not going to hit each other, fizzle out into the ocean. None of that bullshit.
Lost location of the.
I got the Lord even detonating America nukes on America nukes.
Absolutely.
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 They gonna
that America got.
Yeah.
Hey,
Those gonna be part of those. Those gonna be part of those warheads, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be part of those
That's what makes
warheads.
the number so high.
Yeah, it's gonna be a part of those warheads, man.
Your old nukes gonna backfire.
Hey, some of them, some of them missiles, have 10 plus warheads in the tip of them, man. And I believe that they making some with probably over 100, man. You know, and even the ones that are in, they got a bunch of prototypes and all these different
Prototypes,
labs that they gonna go
all
to.
those gonna go up, bro. They
And
all gonna
everything
go up,
underneath.
bro.
The Scud missiles,
Set it all.
air to land missiles, all them drones gonna explode simultaneously, man. Bullet, the ammunition factories gonna go up and smoke. Fireworks factories, nigga.
I mean, we talking about the
Hey, don't forget about the nuclear power plant. Hey, listen, I was watching a simulation years and years ago. They said that America will be crippled with one nuke hit 3 Mile Island, or was it Limerick? One of the ones up here.
Bro, Limerick.
Yeah, I know. You can see it from Marietta.
Example, I watched a show on History Channel. It was a scenario if all humans disappeared, and it was like three days after all humans disappeared, the power plant started exploding.
Right, because they don't have nobody to man them. The core starts overheating, and then a meltdown happens, which causes the explosion and nuclear fallout. You know, and like I said, hey, one missile hit 3 Mile Island up here in the Northeast, that cripples the whole country. So imagine every single one getting hit by several missiles, man.
It's called Mile Island.
3 Mile Island nuclear power plant out in not too far from here. And there's Limerick, there's Indian River. All right, there's a bunch of them up. We're the most heavily dense nuclear power plant up in the Northeast of the whole country.
I can see that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, hey, man, the Lord is going to unleash hell on this place, man. Hey, absolute worst scenario that could happen is going to happen because it's prophecy that it'll happen. Yeah, more on that, bro.
Joel 2, in verse 8, it says, neither shall one thrust another, they shall walk every one in his path.
Right.
And when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded.
Hey, man, so They're not going to run into each other at all, okay? And when they hit the Iron Dome, it's going to go right through that thing.
Right.
There ain't no missile defense going to stop it. You know what I mean? Because ultimately, the Lord is the one that can...
They gonna get a lock on it. This shit gonna shut down.
The missile defense shit fucking around shut down.
What the fuck?
Hold on, because you know a lot of the missile defense is to launch another missile at the missile. Yo, I've been so... The missile going to launch and be like, well, fuck it, I'm hanging with y'all then. Yo, you see, get on the same thing.
Get up there, hey, let's stick together.
Yeah, right.
We brothers. Yeah, we brothers, man. We gotta stick together, man.
Let's go do this. Salute each other.
Y'all see the video how they shot a missile at a UFO, right? You see the video of the last week they shot a missile at a UFO, and the UFO was just moving, and then all of a sudden the fucking missile went. All the motherfucking, every time they go missile defense system, UFOs be sitting up there like, nah, nigga, like,
Right.
And you hear them Ishmaelites like, alhamdulillah.
Oh, look, shit going on. Jake getting beamed up. Chariots sending back the missiles simultaneous going to the fight in the Valley of Jehoshaphat.
In 1 hour.
Yeah, I mean,
1 hour.
Like, yeah, I mean, you know, more badass
Look,
like that,
Leviathan on the coast.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Tearing shit up, know
He be like, guys,
hey, you can say it's gonna get real sci-fi.
Real
The Lord's a great director.
Yo,
y'all
y'all
ain't gonna be too
people
mad.
not understanding the aborigines, the fucking newly created beasts running around, Leviathan. Motherfuckers gonna be like, what now?
Right.
What the? Hey, what
And
you
then,
say?
yo,
It's
2020.
gonna get worse. It gets
You
worse.
got more than that?
It's like 3 more.
Yeah, go ahead,
another
shoot out,
3 piece, no biscuit.
It can only get worse.
No biscuit.
Said 3 piece, no biscuit.
Joel 2:9, it says, they shall run to and fro in the city, they shall run up upon the wall, they shall climb up upon the houses, they shall enter in at the windows like a thief.
Yeah, it's all that fire, man.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, I can even see like different jaws crossing over here, different jaws.
Perfect though.
Like they always say,
like,
it's fire, like
it's
that
fire.
fire.
It's gonna be consuming everything. It's missing one another barrier.
In the
Hey,
window.
y'all seen the show The Fear of the Walking Dead?
Heavy, bro.
Yo, listen, at the very last episode,
Hold up. Wait.
all right, ICBM go off, and you see this bitch see it happen in the distance, and then it's just a flash of light, and then it blind the whole screen. When the screen dove back down, this bitch ain't nothing but charged.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that Fallout.
That was the best episode of the whole series.
Yeah,
just
that's
because of
what-
What was that? The Fear of the Walking Dead.
Okay, right,
If you want to get right to the point, go to season 6, episode 15.
That was the last
because
one?
I watched
Last one.
Yeah,
Wow,
it takes
they
you on
gonna
the
go-
The latest
bro.
the latest
Bro,
season.
so it's over with now.
What's up, bro?
It's not over with, but it's the last part of the last season.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, of the
Good
latest
chilling, man.
season
Good
that's
to
out.
That shit was in like 2015.
Yeah, that Fallout gonna be
Yeah, they had it was a group of people.
Black Summer when the Jake Boy escaped, that was impossible.
It was a group of people that had a set of keys, and they didn't tell us what they was until the end. It was keys to these missiles. You need 2
Right.
people to
Simultaneously.
So they
Yeah,
let
because
them joints off.
a nuclear sub washed up on the beach, and they ain't tell nobody, and so they just kept these keys the whole time. And at the end, they went back to the sub, and you know.
Oh, so
hey,
basically-
now that I think about it, yo, they was the good guys.
Yeah, they was though. That shit's spiritual. What?
Oh, so they wound up. I ain't watched The Walking Dead or.
Nah, the Fear of the Walking Dead is like a spinoff.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
it.
But
That's
that
like
joint, that
So
joint
at
been
the
good.
end, they wound up like just killing everything on purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically they was painting this group out. This crazy. He was a mortician, but he was did like 30. He was crazy as shit. But really, like bro said, he was the good guy. His whole plan was just this. They found the sub.
Right.
And they activated the
They
nukes.
wanted to.
They
What
wanted
was
the
it? What was the thing they kept saying everywhere?
The end is the beginning.
The end is the beginning.
that
You feel me?
shit go-
And the end,
that's
and the
just
end was
spiritual
the was. You know what I mean? He was trying to nuke everything to start the world anew, which is what's literally going to happen. You know what I mean? And so says the scriptures, man.
Yeah, they already had
Because
like
what it say?
Isaiah.
Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning. That follow,
yeah,
man.
that shit was beautiful, man.
And not only that, Isaiah 65, new heavens and a new earth.
You got that? Yeah, I got 2 more. Go
ahead.
Joel 2:11, it says, and Yahweh Shem Yahushua shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great. For he is strong that executeth his word. For the day of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is great and very terrible. And who can abide it? That was it. That was it. That was it.
Hey man, who can abide? Who can live through it? You know?
What's that? Jeremiah 51. It's more destruction.
You know what I mean? Hey, you know, people got a misconception about, you know, what the day of the Lord is going to be. You know, and the Lord has set out his men to clear the airwaves of all the bullshit and tell you exactly how it's going to happen, man. You know, if you listen to the world is going to lead you to a place of agnosticism, man. You're going to believe everything and not believe nothing at the same time, you know? But we come in with our faith first and foremost, which makes us sure of this word, all right? And the things that are in it are going to come to pass, no matter how crazy it might sound to you, okay? I mean, think about it. We already done seen crazier shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
Come on, stop, Mike.
Yeah.
Hold on, say that again?
Israelite.
Yeah, like the covenant of Jacob and all that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so what was you saying though?
I realized that is, like, you know how they got on the submit John? It's like, I think it was, yeah, on the right side, bro. On the submit John.
Them
Ethiopian.
Oh yeah, what about it?
That shit cool. I look at it as like 4 weeks.
I mean, I feel you, but listen, we preaching righteousness out the Bible, man. You know, so are you, do you consider yourself an Israelite? Do you know that you're an Israelite?
Yeah, people born that way.
All right, what is what's your nationality?
You are born an Israelite.
Right.
What's your nationality?
That's me.
Jacob in Islam?
Jacob's in Islam.
Jacob in Islam.
I mean,
So you Muslim?
my father's a 5% of New York.
Oh, okay, you're double-minded. All right, I get it. Cool.
He said, yeah.
All right. Just keep going, brother.
That's the video, my fault.
No, you good, brother. Yeah, listen to our people. So it's all love. We just thought you had a question or something.
Do you have an interest in what we're talking about?
I noticed that they basically everything they want to see only certain things.
Okay, that makes some kind of sense.
It's like I was just smoking cigarettes when I plugged forward, so I lit it with a Mara brother.
I'm not cool.
All right, bro. We gonna get back to the scripture, bro.
I know.
You have a good one, brother.
Well, no, they all. It's a bloodline, brother. So they all part of the same bloodline, whether they forbear or here. It is what it is, man.
That Jacob goes to
Jacob does not go into the Illuminati, man.
I'm saying they actually say that inside.
No, but that's not
We're
true.
We're gonna get back to what we talking about, bro.
Bro, you have a good one, bro.
You know what I mean?
All right, bro.
All right, go on, brother. Keep reading, brother.
That's all. That's all I had on.
All right, somebody got 51?
Oh, you want Isaiah 51?
No, Jeremy. I mean, we still in destruction and this
Why not,
shit,
bro?
right?
We only got
Yeah, we got like 30 minutes probably. I would say 51.
Isaiah 51?
Jeremiah.
Oh, Jeremiah?
Jeremiah.
No.
What you got? Come on.
We're gonna start at 1.
Yeah, you can start at 1. At 16.
I already know. Whole chapter. It's Jeremiah 51. I'm gonna start at 1.
Whole chapter.
Says, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind.
Man. And what is that destroying wind, man? That's that fallout. That's that it says that the angels are holding back the winds, man.
He brung up shit that had no point at all. You heard the whistle, right?
He said, I came out, I just let the joint
No.
Fifth Element.
No. This is how he is, though. This is he's like, yeah, I was just having I was like,
He said, you know, Jacob in Islam, because Future had it in the video, and you know what's going around his head, and it was juicy.
Bro,
He said it was Flintstone.
More like this.
Yo, that's what I said. You should have seen your kind of
He said, no, this is the
No biting down.
I'm
That's
just
no
agreeing.
biting.
Yeah.
No, he said, listen, his
I was like,
he
yeah,
said,
nothing.
Jacobs, I was like, wait, what?
He said, right? Yeah.
As soon as he said, oh, you know, my pops 5%. 5%, that's why I said that. He was like, my dad 5%.
said, oh, she double-minded.
I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
He said my pops is 5% New York and half is Britain. What the fuck is he talking about? And brother like, oh yeah, you 200? All right, keep
Hey,
saying.
you lucky, because I wouldn't have said that, because I was done. He was like, well, do anything pertain to what we're talking about? Like,
Shalom, you took me, said, oh, so you double-minded? He said, yeah.
Like, yeah. I thought he was going to have a question. Or something.
He probably thought you was giving him a compliment. That means it must mean I got two.
I got 2 brains. Oh, you took money. I'm that smart.
No, listen. When he said I'm Jacob, I thought it was gonna be like, no, you mean Judah or like other
Yeah,
tribes.
that's what I thought he was
But he
talking
said,
about.
no, I'm Jacob the Israel. What the fuck is
He
that?
said, I'm Jacob. Like in the music video and everything, my name is on the plaques of all the
He was like, yeah, future.
I'm like, yo, bro, so you Muslim? He's like, nah, I thought he was trying to tell us.
I thought he meant to use his face.
He said, well, you know, Jacob going to Illuminati. Nigga, what?
I thought he was trying to tell us that he's a famous producer. This nigga mentioning artists.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I'm on their website. I'm like, oh shit, you the one that made it level 5 like you. And I said, level 5.
Yeah, right.
Never mind. All confusion. I was like, yo, that was a big, huge question mark.
Yo, all right, come on.
That's the thing.
It's Jeremiah 51. It says, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind.
God, hey, and that wind is the missiles that's about to come, man. All right. Also, the destruction that the Lord's bringing, other than the missiles.
And I will send unto Babylon fanners
God,
that shall fan her and shall empty her land.
that's the missiles.
The missiles.
For in that day of trouble they shall be against her round about.
God,
Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifteth himself up in the brigandine, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts.
so the Lord going to destroy all these people that's in this land that didn't repent and serve the God of Israel, man. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai.
This is verse 4. Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and they that are thrust through in her streets. For Israel hath not been forsaken, nor Judah of his God, of the Lord of hosts, that though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel.
So the Lord didn't forget about us Israelites, man, his chosen people. The Lord didn't forget about Jacob, man.
Yeah, so in other words, we still his people, man.
God,
All right. The Lord just had he was angry with us, man.
God.
You know,
And that anger is almost over, man. It's almost lifted.
Basically, it's
That judgment.
it was.
We had the last legs out. We didn't know the Messiah was going to start his house.
A few words, you know what
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying?
say like this: the anger, all right, as far as the elect go, is pretty much over with
God.
because the Lord gave us back this truth.
God,
all right, the Lord. Had we not had this truth, that would have been indication that the Lord was still angry with us.
Right.
That's why 2/3 don't got this truth. Why? Because the Lord is ultimately
Still
angry with him.
God,
Right? And he's going to kill them. All right, bring them back in the kingdom of heaven, and they'll be all to the good, man.
That's why he got them still believing the lie, man.
But but the elect, all right, the elect is
Islam.
pretty much hey, that's why I said, who shall lay any charge to the Lord's elect, man? It is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai that justifies us, man. Lord, when do we be those men? Go ahead, huh?
Flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense.
It's on it, bro. It's ultra wide, bro.
When it says flee out of here, it's
Ultra wide,
talking
bro.
about spiritually, man. And you can go to the precept of Micah 2:10 where it says, basically, Jacob, get out of there. This is a sword destruction, and if you're a part of it, you will be destroyed with it.
Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reaches unto the heavens, and is lifted up even to the skies.
There you have it. So the Lord said if we wanted to heal Babylon, we would have healed it. But the Lord's coming back all throughout the scriptures, coming back and bringing nuclear missiles to this place. Why? The lake of fire, man.
Why? Because the controversy of what? Zion. Go ahead.
The Lord hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord our God, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Make bright.
So we know the person that, the one that's doing this is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Yeah, because it's about to go into it right now. It says, make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon, to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon, make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen, prepare the ambushes, for the Lord hath both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon.
Okay, so the Lord already spoke it, so now we're about to see it come to pass with actions.
O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thine end is come, and the measure of thy O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thine end is come.
And that's how you, Salakia, that's how you know they're talking about America, and it can't be able to Babylon or Egypt, man. Because Babylon and Egypt was surrounded by desert, it only had little water masses. But what's surrounded like a peninsula, water. Matter of fact, America's technically, if you want to talk about the Great Lakes, we surrounded by water on all sides. All right, so it can't be talking about over there. That's how you know it's a future prophecy, man. Go ahead.
Also
the many people, many different people.
There's slide. That's what I was going to say. Because America is one of the few melting pots in the world, and the Lord refers to people as many waters several times in the scriptures. You know. What was that? Oh, I'm gonna hit that again because I ain't finished it. It says, "Oh, that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thine end is come."
And you can equate that to America having embassies all across the
over the
planet.
world.
All right.
And I was also going to say abundant in treasures. You know, you get that's how you know it's America as well. You know, because you know, despite what you can equate in dollar amount, America has the children of Israel in its grasp, man.
Not the Vatican, because a lot of people be thinking that the Vatican is the.
Yeah, but you know, I was saying that because
they're the head of Esau. That's the head.
Right.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah,
That's why the least don't give a fuck about America.
But you know, it said it make it the man. You know, exactly. So a man is more precious than gold. You know what I mean? Specifically the elect. You know what I mean? So even if some other country like Dubai is technically richer or whatever because of whatever China, resources, money, gold, or whatever, but the treasures of the Lord, the apple of his eye, the majority of us is over here in the Americas, man. You know? It says, oh, that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thine end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness. The Lord of hosts hath sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee.
Hey, that's what we doing, huh? Hey, we prophesying against this place, man.
God.
All right, like the walls of Jericho, man. They say, lift ye up your voice, okay? Lift ye up your voice like a trumpet, all right? Okay.
Hey, and that's beautiful too, because he said caterpillars. You know, agriculturally speaking, if you see caterpillars all over your crop, that's a prelude to a bad harvest, man. That your tree or your bush or your plant is going to be destroyed because of the caterpillars. And ultimately, the men that are equated to caterpillars that are filling this place is tearing this place down by preaching the word, man. You know?
So destruction's coming.
I think it's a precept that talks about I will release the caterpillars and stuff like that in order to
Hey, and what's another bug like a caterpillar? Ariel brought this out before. You know what I mean? A worm.
A worm.
You know what I mean?
Worm.
Fear not,
Jacob.
Jacob.
Hey, man.
Because a worm doesn't have no defense.
I will deliver
Right,
thee.
right, Con, that's what bro just
Like
said.
any
man.
animal you can think on the planet.
vulnerable out here.
We the most vulnerable thing, but because the Lord set us up in the right place, we tear shit down through the spirit.
By my people Israel.
God. It says, he hath made the earth by his power. He hath established the world by his wisdom, and hath stretched out the heaven by his understanding. When he uttereth his voice, there is a multitude of waters in the heavens, and he causes the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth. He maketh lightnings with rain, and bringeth forth the wind out of his treasures. Every man is brutish by his knowledge. Every founder is confounded by the graven image. For his molten image is falsehood, and there is no breath in them. They are vanity, the works of errors. In the time of their visitation, they shall perish. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms. And with thee I will break in pieces the horse and his rider. And with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider.
Hey, it said he's going to break in pieces the horse and his rider. All right, what scripture where that says,
woe unto them who-
Jeremiah 31.
I was thinking, Jordan said, woe unto them who trust in chariots and horsemen because of their strong. You know,
And we breaking this place down spiritually first, and then soon it's going to be physical, man. You can go into the scriptures, you know, fishers turn to hunters. Soon we out here fishing. Soon we're going to be hunting. Lord willing, we be those men.
Hey, the Lord raised us up to come out here and prophesy. All right, and the Lord going to put that, give us that power. All right, and raise us up to come out here and ultimately execute judgment, man.
That's right.
All right. Funny as hell, man. Like, bitch, take that. The motherfuckers is out here hunting for police. You wouldn't have had that shit on, bitch. You walking around with your badge on like that shit means something.
Right.
Eventually, you already know it's second nature. So like, they would disregard
The sedition among men.
Especially a chick cop.
Right.
Nobody even take
Nobody
that shit
gives a
serious.
fuck about you.
Yo, this how
He ain't gonna be the first
women
nigga
walk
to get
around
it.
like this. Left hand on the radio, right hand on the gun. All day long.
You heard about
I need back up.
You heard about the two cops that two female cops that killed that dude? They just shoot first without thinking.
Because they soft, because they know they can't.
They only got fired, if I'm not mistaken. They didn't even get like any charges brought up or anything.
Bro, they can't apprehend a grown ass man. They gotta.
You see that when the two cops tried to arrest this one boy, he started breaking out of it and all that, and I think either he got away or the female cop pulled her gun out, shot him because she couldn't hold it.
Well,
this-
there was
that
a
was
couple
what I was talking
videos,
about, yeah.
the ones that he's talking about, but I saw one like you describing where he shook him and then actually just got away, and they was sitting around like looking at each other.
Was
like,
this in New York?
What was he supposed to do?
I think this
Where was you at?
Why
you was on the ground. I'm over here trying to
We
hide
need
you.
a backup.
Hey,
No, y'all had back up.
no, but hey man, that just show you,
No wisdom.
you know, exactly, man. You know what I mean?
No. And the female cop pulled right up. Ain't that some shit?
There's another one right there too.
She catching you, Kamal?
Never. I was just talking about this
Never.
to a female. I said,
Never.
women are not set to be cops. I said,
Bro, I'm
Nah.
out of shape. They ain't catching me.
But it is not
Yo, first of all,
I'm running 4-3, so
I understand what
they
you're
ain't
saying.
catching
Because
me,
if
bro.
it was a 300-pound man and there's 2 female cops, y'all ain't gonna take him down. If it was 2 men versus that 300-pound man, then yeah, y'all have
Yo, I seen
I
this
seen a video with Jacob with like
I mean,
5
they
white
probably
cops
still in
on
chance.
him.
They got a chance.
He was bro.
I seen the 40 head down
You
on
see
the
the
ground.
one Jake, the one Jake with the head wrap on? This boy was just doing. It was like like 30 cops out this joint. He taking all types of the pepper spray and whatnot. This boy over here just throwing some smooth nonsense. You know what I mean? They eventually got him, but it was like
He held his own for a little bit.
Hey, man.
Y'all seen the video of the Jake who was playing with the cops, kept running around but not running away?
did a
Running
front
around,
flip.
not running away.
I know he was
Running
just
around,
fucking
not
with
running.
it.
He said, all right, y'all can get me now.
Oh,
Fuck that.
I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about.
Nah,
There
fuck
was a
that.
video when a cop sprayed pepper spray on the boy's eye. He was like, and he punched the shit out the cop. He was like,
I seen where Jake Shorty dipped off on the cops and they couldn't catch him, so the boy is on the stoop recording it, and here they're like, grab her. Like, grab her? What the fuck I look like? He was like, are you a good citizen? He's like, man, fuck that.
Am I getting paid? Am I
Yeah.
getting paid?
Grab her. Nigga said, are you not a good citizen?
Cowboy bebop.
I seen this motherfucking video where Bull was harassing the ball. I think this was like over in like England somewhere. Boy, the cop was harassing the ball, so Bull like and just knocked the cop straight the fuck out, right? And broke. The cop got up. He was like. He was dizzy and shit.
he's like, well, he got
yo, he ain't trying, he ain't ready or nothing. He just took it like
Man, he knew he was
wrong.
He was drawing. Bro,
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
We gonna tell you what you gonna say to your supervisor and shit. Yo, what happened? Yeah, I got knocked the fuck out, Cap.
like, hey, cat.
He got up there with legal juice.
He said,
Okay,
"What's
cat.
on radio?"
Hey,
He knocked
Cap.
me the fuck out.
Knocked out.
Oh, he's fucking with it in the post.
Knocked him straight out.
No, you know how they go use sweet words. I had physical damage to the face.
Yeah, physical damage to the face, possible concussion. Saw stars. Yeah,
Medical assistance.
you got a lot. See, I got jump.
Verse
I got jump
22.
Cap.
It says, with thee also will I break in pieces man and woman. And with thee I will break in pieces old and young. And with thee I will break in pieces the young man and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock. And with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen. And with thee I will break in pieces captains and rulers. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth.
Yeah, and that's the Lord against you so-called white people, man.
That's right.
Because y'all destroy the whole planet, man.
That's right.
All right?
See, look, they take pride in that shit.
Yeah, they love that shit, man. All right, the Lord is against you so-called Edomites, man. Oh, he said, "Oh, destroy a mountain, man." All right, that American pride, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, I'm going to hit 25 again. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks and will make thee a burnt mountain.
God, the Lord is gonna make you a burnt mountain. Why by way of those thermonuclear missiles, man?
He said he called you
All
stubborn.
right. The Lord gonna make an example out you Edomites, man. All right, your pride. All right, the Lord is gonna humble you. First, the Lord is gonna crush your pride by destroying this place right before your very eyes, man. Hey, the Lord gonna. Hey, that's how you get it. That's how you hurt a motherfucker. You kill their baby right in front of them. All right, America is you Edomites' baby, man. All right, the Lord is going to destroy this place right in front of you. All right, and then guess what? He's going to come back. All right, and he's going to put you devils in chains, man.
That's right.
All right, and that's going to be the hurt. That's going to hurt right there, man.
Yeah, I got it. This is Obadiah 1:18. In the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, in the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and they shall not be any remainings of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it.
God, so the Lord, hey, that's the lot, all right, the judgment of you Edomites, all right, after you serve your 1,000 years slavery. You're going to serve 1,000 years slavery, then you're going to be ultimately wiped off the planet, annihilated. Go ahead,
Extermination.
Prepare for extermination.
That's
why
what you
the
call-
Lord said, prepare slaughter,
Oh, that's
man.
you know they go true extinction. That's
Continuing in verse 26, says, and they shall not take of thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone for foundations, but they shall be desolate forever, saith the Lord.
Yeah, so once the Lord destroys this place, you people are not going to rebuild. Because it would say, Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will rebuild. All right, the Lord said, you will rebuild, but I will throw down, man.
Right.
All right, so after America is destroyed in the Third World War, all right, you devils not going to have a place to rebuild. You're not going to be able to build this place back up. Hey, because the Lord already said we will have healed Babylon. All right, but she is not healed, man. All right, so once the Lord destroys this place, there's no coming back. Matter of fact, the state that America in right now is no coming back. All right, go ahead.
It says, set ye up a standard in the land, blow the trumpet against the nations, prepare the nations against her, call together against her the kingdoms of Arad, Minai, and Ashenaz. Appoint a captain against her, cause the horses to come up as the rough caterpillars. Prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, the captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion.
So the Lord is pretty much going to put the spirit on all nations. All right. Matter of fact, you got that, Jordan? You did the book. To destroy this place. Go ahead.
And the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne the fight. They have remained in their holds. Their might have failed. They become as women. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken.
Yeah, America military, all right, is weak. All right, the people are weak. Okay.
It said that they like women.
The American military has become as women. Okay. All right, you got transgenders in the military. All right, you got don't
ask, don't tell.
Yeah,
policies.
don't ask, don't tell policy. All right. So guess what, man? That's all a sign of a nation, all right, that's on a downward fall, man. A destroyed nation, man.
I believe, the other day when you saw the Raiders in the Lions game, there's a scene where when the soldiers were lining up because they were doing a national salute. It was all more than there was more females than men.
God.
Yeah,
and a lot of that shit be like anecdotal too. Like they try to make it seem like women can, they make it seem like it's inclusive. But listen, man, I know Navy SEALs and Army Rangers and shit. Ain't no women in them ranks doing nothing, man.
Have you ever seen them?
Just keeping 100, yo. G.I. Jane was a fucking movie.
They be fucking cooks and shit, medical army nurses and shit.
But through the spirit, the men have become like women.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The men have become soft, man.
Right.
Because the same Navy SEAL that's in Navy SEAL today is not the same Navy SEAL that was in your grandfather. Your grandfather a Navy SEAL or 20 years ago, man. All right, these Babylonians, all right, Romans, all right, okay, is reverting back to their true nature, man. All right, that sodomite spirit, all right, that feminine spirit, all right, it's all out here, man. Okay, even the regular heterosexual men, all right, has a spirit of feminism on them, man. Being feminine, man.
Most men can't even look you in your eye no more.
Hey,
I be a grown ass man. I'm like, hey, what's how you doing? They be like, yeah, you
pussy. Yeah. They be like, no, they be like this. Like, yeah, I'm doing good. They're like, look at me. Like, why are you looking at the ground? The ground ain't talking.
Hey, I I always told you when you was a little ass kid coming up, man. Yo, you always look when you talk to somebody. You always look at me. You talk to another man. You always look at me in his eye, man. You know what I mean? Because that established right there where we at, man. If you think I'm playing, nigga, then you look, man. You know, I'm not the dude you wouldn't even fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's a saying.
You know what I'm saying?
The eyes are the window to the soul.
Yeah,
The eyes are the windows to the soul, Chico.
That's how Mike Tyson won a lot of fights. He said he won a lot of fights from just a stare down by itself.
Man,
yeah,
listen,
straight
hold on,
intimidation.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Intimidation.
And I'm gonna tell you, it ain't even about intimidation though, man. It's because you really, because listen, man, you can see when you look at somebody in the eye, man, you can look and see. Yo, I mean, even a nigga, he could be a disabled motherfucker, man. Right. But you can actually see, like, yo, he might be disabled, but he got the spirit of a lion on him, man. He's not a soft motherfucker. He's not a soft guy that I'm dealing with, man.
See the eyes, yeah.
You can see it.
Go ahead,
Says, one post shall run to meet another, and one messenger to meet another, to shew the king of Babylon that his city is taken to one end.
Hey, that's Salakia. But that's why back in slavery day, Esau never wanted us to look him in the eye, man.
Right.
If you look him in the eye, right? They would call. Hey, the funny is they would call that reckless eyeball.
Yeah.
Right?
They didn't like it because Shane covered it.
No, they ain't like it because that fear.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Jake was in that lion, like, man, you know how fucking.
If they had that gun, I'll kill you.
And Jake would have seen the
Yeah,
film.
Remember, 12 Years a Slave? Everybody's favorite episode
like,
scene.
is you look at me, is you reckless eyeballing me, boy?
Oh yeah.
They call that reckless eyeballing. But I'm gonna tell you what's crazy is in the prison system, it's actually a thing in the prison system where if you look at the guard, all right, they could write you up. It's called reckless eyeballing, man.
It's the same in the military.
Know what I mean?
Like when you in basic, you can't look your sergeant or your master chief or
in the eyes.
Well, but
it's an officer in the eye.
Because even
the point, especially in basic, is to bring you low. Like, you gotta teach you respect, humble
That's
you.
why they call it 1,000-yard stare. Because when they want you to do the 1,000-yard stare, it's basically saying you're supposed to be looking 1,000 yards past whatever you're actually looking at.
Look at animals like dogs. If you look at a dog, in his eyes, you actually putting dominance on him. The dog will look at you and automatically know this is dominant. He'll turn his head.
He'll go like this.
Or he might attack you.
Or he might attack you.
Oh shit!
Because it's a clash of dominance.
Yeah, you like, yo, shot your dog be like, shot him. I know. Come on, I know. But who are you? Fuck your ass up.
Real shit. Like, what you looking at?
That's why you look down when a bear and shit coming at you. You ain't about to
They
shoot
say
a
don't.
bear. You
They
dominant.
say don't look the bear in the eye.
It say play dead, nigga.
The bear dominant.
Listen, I was gonna tell like, what
That's like it.
I was just gonna tell like, y'all got that shit wrong. Y'all supposed to be lean there.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. I seen that shit backfire. It didn't always work.
You already know.
Play dead and just did
Bear, fuck around, say, boom.
I'm 32.
Bro, bear.
Says, and that the passages are stopped, and the reeds they have burned with fire, and the men of war are frightened. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, the daughter of Babylon is like a threshing floor, and it is time to thresh her. Yet a little while, and the time of her harvest shall come. Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, hath devoured me. He hath crushed me. He hath made me.
Yo,
I got that out.
what you got?
Yeah, with that
Cities
spreading no
are-
arrows, right?
Yeah, get that.
Cities are miserable.
This is Jeremiah 50, I'm gonna start 13. It says, because of the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she have sinned against Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
God, so the Lord gonna put the spirit on all these nations, all right, to shoot nuclear missiles over in this place, man. All right, and utterly destroy America, man. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, all right, 15. Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Take vengeance upon her, as she have done, do unto her. One more. Cut off the sour from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest. For fear of the oppressing sword, they shall turn everyone to his people, and they shall flee everyone to his own land.
Baruch 4 and we'll start at 31. Miserable are they
Yo,
that
start up,
Oh, ye that been in the boat, empty the clip. Damn. All right.
You know what's crazy? Hey, yo, and in the spirit, I really believe that the world is going to shoot every nuclear missile here. Because,
single one?
Yeah, because the nuclear nuclear holocaust is going to be over.
Go ahead.
Baruch 4 and 26. My delicate ones have gone rough ways and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies. Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh, for you shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. For he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflicted thee.
You got definitely pay the kiosk right there.
I know. I was seeing how long it was. 3 hours.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Thank you, though.
All right, no problem. Go ahead, bro.
Take, O good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice at thy fall.
Hey man, so earlier it was saying that the one that put us through hell is the one that's going, for lack of better terms, bring us into heaven, man.
God.
It said the one that gave us that name, okay, the one that declared that we're the apple of his eye, we're the prince of the power, we're the people of the promise, the people to inherit the kingdom. All right, the Lord is going to put all of our enemies to shame, man. All right, He said that he's going to lift up a standard. All right, and he's going to throw down our enemies, simultaneously raising us up to the top, man. And even our own people who's going to be destroyed. Hey, that's just a mercy kill, because then you're going to be reborn back into the kingdom of heaven, man, in a celestial body.
Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice at thy fall.
Hey, now I was going to say that, what's the scripture? It said that, help me out. It's the one I said, is this the one that we had sometime in derision? Hey, they're going to realize at some point, what's the joint the meme? So, at this point, he realized he fucked up. Hey, there's going to be that point for Esau, man. When he's going to realize, all right, damn, like, all my plans were for naught, man. Because the Lord stepped in and made us the true elites of the universe, man. Yep. And we gonna reign over our oppressors. All right, all you white people and all you other nations going into slavery, man.
That's right.
That's not possible.
For being the devil and demons, man.
So saith the Lord.
Smile all you want, Becky.
Go ahead.
Miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy sons. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation.
Hey, man. So
but that's what you're seeing right there.
Right?
Yeah, them see us. They rejoicing.
They think this shit a joke.
Look
They
at
think
these
this shit
niggas.
funny.
Look
For
at
nothing.
these disgruntled niggas,
Second
man.
Peter 3 and 2.
Hey,
3 and 3.
they laughed at Noah until it started raining.
You don't need it, bro. Just
For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude,
all these
and her
motherfuckers gonna
pride,
stop laughing and all that shit.
God, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. So all these people walking up and down the fucking street, thinking shit's a joke, thinking shit's funny. Hey, I bet that's about to be turned into tears and sorrow and mourning.
We gonna get the last laugh. Fuck y'all niggas.
For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time. O Jerusalem, look about thee toward the east, and behold the joy that cometh unto thee from Yahweh. Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sealest away, sentest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of Yahweh.
Hey, man, so it's going to be a whole lot of rejoicing for the Lord's chosen and a whole lot of lamentations and woe. All right? Mourning. All right? Crying. Vexation. And death to you heathens, man. Chiefly Esau. All right? And like the brother said, man, we're seeing that shit every day, man. Every time we come out, whether it's up at our other spot or here, all right? Not only do these devils acknowledge what we say is truth, because we be like, oh, you the devil. Oh, that's right. You know? Oh, you're going to be destroyed. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, y'all destroyed the whole earth. Yes, that was us.
Yeah, hey, listen, man.
Motherfuckers just did it.
You know, and really, it's the Lord that put the spirit on them to have that pride to even agree. Because out of the mouth comes what's in the heart, man. Roughly paraphrasing.
Ultimately, they can agree to it because they don't really believe that they're going to receive judgment for it.
Which is that pride.
It's like, yeah, we did it, and
what you gonna do about it?
Yeah,
man?
that's yeah.
Who gonna do something about it?
That's the spirit.
Yeah, we did it.
What you gonna do about it? All right. Keep on thinking that way.
Matter
Keep that
of fact,
same energy.
Somebody get Obadiah. We're gonna close with that.
What part you want?
The one, the right on her had the CD.
Oh, that's top.
Oh, that Tulsi.
I Obadiah, brother.
I just want to know which one you want.
This is Obadiah.
Hey, listen.
Hold on.
Come on, Obadiah.
You kind of gonna say, yeah, I'm done. That was my last precept.
That was getting out of me. I'm breaking everything down.
This is Obadiah 1:1. Wait, start at actually. Start at 1 and 3. This is Obadiah 1 and 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, and that saith in his heart.
Hold on, it's who habitation is high. But that's not just talking about the skyscraper. That's talking about being high-minded, man.
Exactly.
All right. Go ahead.
That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
See, and then it goes into the next verse to say that saith in his mind, who shall bring me down, man? Hey, that's what we was just saying. All these devils, they like, hey, yeah, they pride because in their heart they like, yo, well, yeah, we did that, we put you in slavery, yeah, we fucked the world up, yeah, we did, but who gonna do something about it?
Exactly.
All right.
And they
What's the
mind,
scripture say? Pride go before destruction.
All right. Go ahead.
in their mind, all this stuff we talking in their mind, all I hear is America. Hey, that's the spirit because
The wind started going.
yo, listen. No, that's the spirit because what remember what you who you addressed before we turn on the camera? Boy walking down the street with the all willy-nilly with the Confederate flag.
Oh,
going
yeah.
on his head.
I saw your nice hat. He's like, oh, yeah. He had a whole Confederate flag on his jaw.
Hey, Esau's so prideful they don't even know when they lost the goddamn war.
Yeah,
They still thinking they won the war. Like, yeah, we won Gettysburg. Like, nigga, you lost.
It's history, nigga.
Well, really, if you want to be spiritual, Esau then would because we still in bondage.
Yo, yeah, kind of.
Win.
It was
No,
just
it was a, you know, that was Esau.
That was the war.
White on white
Esau
crime.
had
That
to
was
shed that
a
blood,
white on
man.
white crime.
And Jake went ahead, Esau kill himself. There go, it'll be another, fuck it.
It'd be like,
Yeah, man.
it would be a whole civil war.
Yeah,
It'd be like this. You know
Esau
what?
killed
Even though
himself,
we got the Americans connected, Jake's on here,
Go ahead,
we don't like redheads. We're gonna kill our redheads because they got a redhead.
America.
Obadiah 1 and 4. Thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and thou set thy nest among the stars. Then thence I will bring thee down, saith the Lord.
Yeah, so hey, so that you white people, you exalt yourself as the eagle, all right? America pride, America the beautiful, all right? And you'll put yourself amongst the stars in your space station. Guess what? The Lord coming to bring you doubles down, man.
And that's why
Go ahead, bro.
And that's why the Lord compared Esau to the eagle, because the eagle is the most powerful bird. That's why he flies higher than all the rest, man.
And that eagle goes back to ancient Greece.
Where does the
Y'all
eagle
rule.
make his nest?
Amongst
Up high in the clefts of the rocks.
Yeah. So hey, with that, you want to give our praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, salutations to the Agnes Christian word throughout the four corners of the planet. Shalom to the elect.
Shalom. Shalom.